So we're in my hometown of Mitchell, Indiana. This is where I grew up. This is where Magical Vacation Planner started. MVP! So Mitchell's a very small town. It's a caring town, very caring.
Everyone knows each other, close-knit, they support each other. It's absolutely gorgeous at times during the year. You gotta be careful, deer doesn't jump out in front of you, or there's a deer in the road, right there. And a couple babies. That's what the small town is about, right there. Mitchell is a place that is about family. It's about togetherness. That was one thing that Jamie said from the very beginning is this company, she didn't want it to be so corporate. That's the heart and soul of this company.
We have 4 pillars at Magical Vacation Planner: caring, kindness, positivity, and honesty.
And that all originated here in Mitchell, and I wanted to embed that into the tapestry of Magical Vacation Planner. It's just woven into who we are. We really want the best to happen to you and your family, and that's genuine.
MVP has been tremendous in how we've grown. Now we're taking it to a new level.
Our building on 242 State Road 60 East, it was just a little 800 square foot building. It was an old building, over 100 years old. You know, we had to have space heaters because there was no insulation. We had humble beginnings there, but we made the best out of it. It was our everything. We could have built the new flagship office anywhere, but there was just one place that it belonged, and that's here in Mitchell, Indiana. This is where our agents are. This is for them.
We wanted to put this new hub here in Mitchell because that's where it all began. It all started right there. This is the beginning for so many people, not just Jamie, but also those that she brought along.
There's so many emotions that go along with tearing the building down because it's hard to tear a building down. You know, change is hard, but it felt right.
That's what this building is about. It's a dedication to all the advisors where they can come and they can utilize this for growth, for education, and to meet clients. The future is very bright, very bright.
So JJ and Randall kept saying, yes, 5 months we're gonna get this done. And I just kept thinking, how are you gonna pull this off? 5 months to build a state-of-the-art, 5,500 square feet facility? It's almost impossible.
Wow, construction is hard.
There are a million things that go into building an office like this, from the design of the building itself, the layout, the floor plans of it. That's just the beginning stages of it. Then you get into the fun stuff, which is picking out the colors, the flooring, the tiles.
You'll see that beam.
Okay,
is there.
so it'll match.
Okay.
I love that.
I love it. It's nice.
Did you pick it or did your wife pick it?
My wife picked it.
Then I think it's a winner.
You know, Jamie and I, we're lock, step, and barrel in a lot of things. But there's one thing. It's always the backsplash.
I like that one.
Why?
I don't know why.
The most expensive?
Probably is.
That backsplash, I mean, I felt that we were about to end our marriage over that thing. How about that color?
Yeah, if I was stuck in the 70s, that would be fabulous. We had it narrowed down to 3 or 4 of them, and I won. That one's winning, I feel that one. I'm gravitated towards that one.
She didn't cave, I didn't cave.
Let's take this to Randall and tell him that we've got a winner.
Okay. All right, now put these back.
We get my backsplash. He caved.
Every day we're pushing because we have a hard deadline for our grand opening. People are telling me there's no way I can put together a building of this magnitude in that timeline. Come hell or high water, I am going to get this done by July 12th. Today's the big day. Everything's done, everything complete. We hit all of our deadlines. It's now time for us to show them what we have done. I'm nervous. I'm nervous because I want to know if they're going to think and believe and see this the way that we believe it. We have 1,500 square feet dedicated to office space where our support is at. 1,000 square feet dedicated to our lobby area. 3,000 square feet to educating and supporting and building our visors. The training area can hold about 150 people. From Disney to Universal to Sandoz to Celebrity to ALG and Royal Caribbean. They showed up in a big way. I'm talking in a big way to support what's going on here.
You know, we just didn't tear down the building and forget our history. I mean, we were like, hey, here's some important things.
We made sure that we salvaged the stained glass, the bricks from the fireplace, the beam, and we turned those into memorable moments in this space. But also we dedicated the main space to the real dream makers. Where it all began was Jamie's parents.
The Elwood Ballroom, and that is my dad and my mom's middle name. They're the ones that took me to Disney for the first time. They're the ones that would take me traveling, and they were the ones that always kind of pushed me of life beyond a small town. They never, ever, ever said, this is a dumb idea, or you'll never do this, or you know, there's no way that this can happen. They were always the ones that were like, why not make it bigger? Before the ribbon cutting, I was able to bring my dad through and show him the room that was dedicated just to him and my mom. And I could see him, you know, kind of tearing up. So my mom has Alzheimer's. She is bedridden and she is still at home because my dad refuses to put her in a facility. You know, it's hard as your parents age. And you want them here forever. And it's just kind of a reminder, my mom's not here. She's bedridden, her mind's not here, and he takes care of her every single day. My goodness, I am so proud to have a dad like him. Alzheimer's is an ugly disease, and some people call it the long goodbye. But with this building, I never have to say goodbye. And I was talking to my dad about this, and I said, isn't it crazy that the 4 pillars, kindness, caring, positivity, and honesty, that we've been living by these pillars our whole life. That's what I grew up on. That's what my mom and dad lived by. And now these pillars will live on through all of our advisors. And I'm so grateful for that.